Hello and welcome to the Jackson Times podcast. This is episode 1 of season 2. Sadly, we don't have Rachel here to host for us. But today we're here with
Angela Lynn.
And
Vivian and Chandran.
And my co-host
Tina.
Yeah, and today we're just going to be talking about Angela, her life, what it's like to be a macro celebrity at AY Jackson. So, people like you, Henry the violin guy, and that one Rush member that went to AY are and Josh Leando. Please come on our podcast.
Who's Josh Leando?
He won a silver medal at the Olympics this
Really?
year.
Dang.
And he went to AY and no one's talking about it. And it's like
Wait, when did he graduate?
a couple years back. He's very
that's
young.
probably why.
Okay.
But he's an AY graduate. It's
Yeah,
like,
but like, no
it's
one-
so weird. You want to come closer?
We also have that one cooking YouTuber,
You do?
Kenny Song, allegedly. I don't know. I told my brother, I heard about it from Jones. I don't know, but
I feel like people only know the Henry guy because he's gone to America and things, so he's been Americanized.
also he keeps coming back.
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
have that one Jackson Times post about him,
No,
and
but
that's
he-
why we have so many Henry Lau fan
No,
accounts.
but now he
following
makes
us.
content with a content creator, so he's Americanized himself. But everyone else who's done amazing stuff they've stayed
Kenny
true.
Song has 1 million subscribers.
Seriously? Man, maybe I'm just under a rock.
Not only that, but everybody's parents knows Henry Lau.
Yeah.
If you're a violinist and you go to AY, you're automatically Henry Lau's descendant. Alright, more about Angela though. How did it feel to be among the greatest AY students of all time?
I wouldn't even compare myself. I wouldn't say that I'm close to them at all because, I'm just SAC president. But I don't know, it feels cool that I actually get to have a voice and I get to implement everybody's ideas into the school.
Obviously, after following Gianna Yu and the president before her, you have big shoes to fill.
I do, yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I don't know, I feel great. I've been wanting to be president since grade 10, and I just feel like I'm really prepared for it, especially being on SAC these few years through both of their presidencies.
Do you look up to them?
I think so because I was also much younger before, and I think you automatically look up to older people as your role model. Yeah.
We'll get back to that. For now, we have a Mad Lib.
Yeah,
We're
but-
bringing that back.
Introduction.
Okay.
Just fill in the blanks as you go.
Don't read ahead.
Yeah, just say the first
Just
thing.
fill in the
right
blanks
now.
as you go.
Hello, my name is Angela and I am grade 12. Some things that I like to do in my free time are playing piano, playing sports, and reading the Jackson Times. I have 3 close family members, and my mom's credit card number is if I had 1 day left to live, I would spend that day eating.
What would you eat? What would you eat?
That makes me sound so big, bro.
No, but that's an important detail. What would
No,
you
but I
eat?
wouldn't spend it eating. I would probably spend it skydiving or something. But eating's the first thing that came to my mind because
I would
I'm
spend
hungry.
it eating.
I'm hungry.
What would you eat?
So right now I would go for
Oh.
anything. Yeah.
What would you not eat?
Well, I'm pescatarian, so
Wait, what's that mean?
it means I'm vegetarian, but I eat fish and seafood.
Do you eat eggs?
Yeah, but I don't like them.
Oh.
Wait, but that's not seafood.
Fish eggs.
I can have eggs because they're not that literal. But the embryo is not the thing.
What inspired you to become pescatarian?
When I stopped eating pork when I was 4 years old. I don't know why and what influenced me to do that, but I just stopped eating pork. And then throughout my childhood, I didn't really like meat in general. And in grade 6, my 2 best friends, one was vegetarian, one was pescatarian, and I think I just kind of fell into their diet and their habits and stuff, and I also became pescatarian.
Shout out.
Young Choi and Pajita Setavari.
How long do you ever plan to go back to meat eating, or?
I've considered it before, but I feel like in my current state, I wouldn't do it. Maybe in university if I get too busy, because I want to do med school, right? If I get too busy, then I'll probably start eating whatever is available, and I might start eating meat.
If you could eat anything right now, what would it be?
Sushi.
Sushi.
Favorite food ever.
Do you have a favorite roll?
Okay, I go to like the specific place on Young, and I always get the white dragon roll. It's like the green dragon roll, except for instead of avocado, it's scallop.
Scallop on sushi?
Yeah,
That's interesting.
it sounds weird, but it's really good.
Sorry.
Oh, so what are you thinking about, Tina?
Are scallops like green onions?
Oh, those are scallions!
God.
I hate seafood, so.
When you say scallops, I think of scalloped potatoes.
Oh,
I have to
Wait,
go for
what?
scallop.
I haven't had potatoes. in
You
so
not
long.
have scalloped potatoes?
I don't know what those
I
are.
think
Like
they're
tiny
just,
potatoes?
They're just potatoes that look like scallops. Like they're just like sliced in a way that looks like
Yeah, and
scallops.
it's like
So tiny potatoes. Oh.
they're sliced.
I hate scallops individually, which is really weird because I love like that's
Scallop
on sushi. Like it sounds peculiar, but
But you, okay, like the example would be like you wouldn't eat ketchup by itself. You would eat it with something else. Like that's.
But scallop is like a food. It's not a condiment.
But I feel
Yeah.
like it isn't. It's like tiny, right?
because scallop like the flavor by itself is overwhelming, but once you add it to something, the combination is
It's
what
like
makes
onions.
it peak. Kind of, but better.
So then it is basically a green
basically a
onion to
condiment.
you.
No, but it's not scallions, Tina.
Give me a second.
Scallions
Yes.
may be the most underwhelming, like, taste.
Yeah, I
wise.
feel like they don't really do anything. It's just for the aesthetic.
Scallops or scallions?
Scallions.
Can we talk about how there's an abundance of math homework on these
Guys,
podcast
please.
questions?
It's been a rough week.
Relatable.
Are we going to ask the cannibalism questions?
Oh, should I?
You know, let's go
No,
straight
no.
into it. Go,
Straight
Tina.
into no. I don't have any cannibalism questions this time. I didn't think that
This
we need them.
If this is it's all good.
Well, let's start
Um,
off.
If you and Nivea were on an island and she turned into a fish of any
What?
kind, would you eat her for
No.
your survival?
No. It's
What
not
if she
that
was
deep,
like a
no.
scallop
I don't think so.
on like a sushi roll?
No.
Also,
It's only temporary solutions.
but if I was a fish, I would be scared of myself because of my
She
phobia.
hates scallops.
I have a severe phobia of fish, and people think it's like a joke or something. That I just don't like them, but it's like a genuine phobia. It's
Like, you don't like? Can you eat sushi?
it's not a can I, it's like an I won't. No, like if you pull up a picture of a fish, like I'm genuinely terrified.
What about sharks?
Low key.
Dolphins,
From far away, fine, but like
pufferfish.
The scariest fish, bro.
probably scared.
Amphibious airplanes.
I don't know what you're talking about. Like
The
you know,
ones they go on.
you know, people can be so rude about this. One time, like I told someone, and they like sent me the scariest gif of a fish on Discord. And Tina was there actually. She was.
Really?
We were on call, and I like screamed, and I literally had a panic attack. And Tina was like, "Okay, I'll tell you when the fish is gone."
Was it the video of the fish spinning in a circle?
No.
What? I'm so confused right now.
Yeah. But I don't think I would turn into a fish, so that's like a fake question, honestly.
What would you turn into in the sea?
In the sea?
Sea creature. Any.
Oh, I want to see a jellyfish. I think that's a very chill type.
Aren't those guys like they live forever or something?
Exactly. Like I'll never like be away from her. Like we're just gonna live and live and live.
Angela, are you gonna live forever?
Nah. I'm good. I'm
dude,
good
this-
with the years I'm given.
She's basically saying she doesn't want to live with me, so she hates me. Guys, she's a hater.
Yeah, Angela, how do you respond?
I'm not a hater, guys. Spread positivity always. I sound so scripted.
What's your message to grade 9s? Because a lot of them are obviously looking up to you at this point in time. So it's
Okay. Your first 2 years of high school, literally do whatever you want. Join all the clubs you want, like take all the courses you want, and then in grade 11, it's start to prepare your study habits and start to get better at like your academics and focus, and really slim down your clubs and your activities to things that you genuinely enjoy. And then in grade 12, you have to lock in because right now I'm actually dying. So make good use of your time. Yeah, don't stress it.
yeah. So a lot of your grade, I've heard, complain about fast trackers. How do you feel personally about fast trackers?
Okay, so I fast tracked my entire high school.
So you're part of the problem.
I don't know why people are complaining. I've actually never heard of that before.
Oh, I have.
But Yeah, I fast tracked like all my electives. So I was saying how it's really weird being the oldest now because I've always had classes with people that are in older grades than me, and now it's just people that are actually in my grade. And it feels like just this year I got to know a lot of people that are actually in my grade rather than people who have graduated.
Do you feel like, since you were kind of friends with people who were older than you, that better prepared you for these grades?
Yeah, definitely. I think that there's a lot of things, especially related to like university, they have given me so much advice on how to balance work and what to expect going into the upper grades. And yeah, definitely a good part of fast tracking. I don't think there's anything negative about it.
I do want to add on to that. A lot of people are going to hate on you for fast tracking and taking online courses. And honestly, let them hate. Like, in grade 11, if you want to take a course online, I'm telling you right now, it's going to benefit you so much because you're not going to have to worry about it in grade 12 and you're going to get the highest mark possible that you can. And it's like going to be stress-free for you. Obviously, don't take them all online. You know, me personally taking them all online, I don't have any regrets right now. But have a good balance, you know, make your life easier. Don't make it harder just because everyone else is doing the same. Find what works for you.
How did you find what worked for you?
Honestly, so the first time I ever took like night school or something was when I was literally denied taking bio in grade 11. So I had to take it during night school and I found it to be one of the most easiest experiences ever. Well, first of all, the teacher was very nice, and I find that in a lot of cases for online teachers. But also, what you need to know is the content is always there, and it really helped me to like self-study with all the slideshows and to always have them. Like, I still have them because they don't close the bright spaces ever. So I find that to be really useful. And also, there are more like mini quizzes. Like after every lesson, they kind of have like a little quiz, and that helped me apply my knowledge right away and like maintain it as well, compared to like actual school where like 2 weeks later I have a quiz and I have to, or a test, and I have to like get all my brain power together to figure out what I know.
Do you feel like that adequately prepared you for the course that followed? Like, if you took like grade 11 bio in high school, and then you took grade 12 bio, also in high school, okay, or in other instances like that.
Well, okay. Let me think. Honestly, I can't say much because I've never taken like an online course and I had to take another course that follows it, because either I've taken it like online and I continue it that way, or like I take a grade 12 course online and I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't know. I will say it's your accountability that matters. Like if you're gonna like take the easy way out, that's on you and you're like creating your own downfall. But if you actually like self-study and like keep preparing yourself, like don't stress yourself out, but like practice throughout, I think that's a really good like way to study, and you can like support yourself when moving on to like higher level courses.
What's your favorite virtual or online or out of school course that you've taken?
Definitely has to be grade 11 bio, and that's mainly on the teacher. I really have to say a teacher like makes or breaks the course. And my grade 11 night school teacher, she was so nice, she was so sweet, and she wasn't like super like bio this and that. Like she like, had like small talk, and it was just like super wholesome. Like I genuinely enjoyed being there, even though like technically I didn't have to like pay attention, even though we should. And I think that was very nice.
So, where are the both of you planning to go for post-secondary?
Okay. I am a very ambitious person, as a lot of people tell me, and I really want to go into the med field. So after this, I want to go into like health or life science as an undergrad and then go into med school. And then I have like 10 more years of schooling. So it's definitely like a really difficult pathway, but
McMaster?
honestly, yeah, probably McMaster. Honestly, if I push myself hard enough, I think that if I really want something enough, then I can achieve it.
Obviously, you're a part of a lot of different like clubs, school. Could you go over all of those and we'll ask follow-up questions?
Okay. Just this year. Okay.
No, in high school.
Oh my god.
In high school. Actually, do it by grade. So.
Oh. Okay. In grade 9, athletic council, girls volleyball, softball, track and field.
What event?
100 meters and running long jump.
Long jump.
That was
I appreciate that.
such a, no, jumping is like, it's been my main event. It's so good.
Yeah, love jumping.
But 100 meters was just carried on from like elementary and high school and middle school, so that was kind of like unserious. I feel like, okay. I'll just say what I'm in right now because I feel like going grade by grade is kind of crazy. I'm in SAC, Athletic Council, Robotics, Chess, and I'm also in Biotechism. And Biotechism, for those of you interested in health and wellness, do Biotechism. It starts in grade 10 and it carries you all throughout high school, and you get a lot of cool certificates and CPR certifications.
And for free, you save like $100.
Yeah, for free. Literally, you learn so much, and you can also do co-op too. Like, it's genuinely such an amazing experience. And I am the CLA, one of the CLA executives alongside Tina, actually, where we teach weekly lessons about something in science that really interests us. And yeah, super cool.
What plans do you have for SAC this year that you'd like to share, if you're allowed to?
All right, I'm actually really excited for this. So, you know how School Cash Online was down and nobody could pay their activity fee and nobody could get their student cards or whatever? So we just finished photo day today and we're gonna get our student IDs soon. Make sure you pay your activity fee. And once you get your student ID, you get a house color on your card. So there's 4 colors. They're red, orange, green, blue, red, yellow, green, blue, something like that. And I wanted to organize a lot of events regarding the house colors because I feel like just having something that you're a part of helps you reach so many people. Like, you can meet so many new people, and there's a lot of school spirit that I'm hoping to raise this year. And yeah. Another event is Tape the Teacher to the Wall. So I'm really excited about this because the student body can just choose which teacher, and as long as they're willing, then it's kind of like a fundraiser for our other events, and you just pay per piece of tape.
Pay so much to tape certain teachers to the
Yeah, that's
wall.
what I'm saying. Like, I'm not allowed to say who, but yeah.
Wow, okay. So how does SAC specifically differ from other clubs at AY?
I think that in general, they just have more say in everything because clubs are more specified and they're catered towards specific people with specific interests. But SAC is kind of like a general council for the entire school. So any ideas that you have, we'll try to implement. We literally do dances, or we'll give you educational information if you go to Senior Scoop, or we'll like host food fairs and do so many different things that other clubs are just like, I think we're just more generalized than other clubs.
As a part of both Athletic Council and SAC, which council is better?
I cannot say. They're both better in their own ways, you know?
Which one do you enjoy more?
Honestly, both. Okay, in SAC, I like the leadership that I have, and I like that I'm able to genuinely put my ideas to use and be able to communicate with my fellow council members. And in Athletic Council, it's nice just having like a supported community where I can also share my ideas but not have the stress or the pressure of handling the entire thing. And I have been on Athletic Council for longer, so.
How do you handle pressure? Because obviously it's been many years of pressure.
I don't even know. Like, it's hard. I don't really know. I don't have a specific method to handle pressure, but I think that as I always say, I'd regret not doing something later than wait.
So, okay, while you think, Nivea has to go. Do you have any closing remarks? Anything you
I
want to
don't know,
say?
anything you want to ask me?
Just anything you want to say to the audience?
You can't tell me that. I need a question so I can like talk about it.
What's your message?
Literally. Oh my.
What do you live by?
What do I live by? I don't know. Okay, something I lived by recently, like very recently, is you have to be a little selfish. And hear me out. I think people need to learn to like take care of themselves more and not constantly look out for others. That's why you have to be a little selfish. You need to look out for yourself, because if you don't look out for yourself and you're constantly like catering to other people's well-beings, you're gonna you're gonna like be so down, and you're just not. It's all just gonna be so suppressed, and you're just not gonna notice it. So just take some time to be a little bit selfish for yourself.
Wise words from our senior guest.
Yeah,
thank you so much
guys.
for coming. Yeah, thank you so much for coming.
Bye.
So back to Angela.
Okay, guys. I kind of don't know how to phrase what I was trying to say, but it's like you do something now so you don't regret it in the future. Because if you do something now, you'll get it done, and in the future, you'll just regret, like, why didn't I do it before? Because what's in the past is already over. You know what I'm saying? Like, just get it done.
Fast tracking mindset.
Yeah.
Do you have any tips for people who are interested in fast tracking? Which courses do you think are the best to fast track for any grade 9s?
Ooh, for grade 9s, I think.
Or 10s?
I think in grade 9, I didn't fast track anything, and I kind of just figured out my community, figured out my, like, the people that I could study with and stuff like that. Grade 9 is definitely a place where you want a set group of people, so I don't think you should fast track that young. In grade 10 is when I started to fast track, so I did accounting, and that really helped me prepare for my SAC treasury role. And I would suggest fast tracking the humanities because it's honestly, it's really nice to gain that extra perspective. Like, humanities genuinely teach you a lot about the theories and about daily things that you can apply to your life. And yeah, like, the people in your class will always welcome you. They're not gonna hate on you or anything for fast tracking, and it's honestly just a really nice community to, it's a really nice experience to be able to connect with people who are not only the same age as you, but older.
I agree with that. However, I would say in grade 9, do, like, because you have 8 courses, right? Do fast track because you have like 6 mandatory courses. I'm pretty sure in grade 9 and 2 electives. So obviously you're in your grade for 6 courses. You'll have enough friends from there. I would say take media arts. That's so important.
How much did Miss Mahmoodi pay you?
We had Miss Friedman.
Okay.
She didn't pay me anything. I just really enjoyed that course. And also, never take technology unless you want to, like, be really into technology. That was probably the biggest waste of time I've ever had. That technology course, I'm not going to keep bashing it.
What is the course code? Is it just technology?
It was
It was
like
technological design. I also took
no,
it.
not tech design.
Oh, really?
Actually, was it?
It was the grade 9 course.
It's the grade
Yeah,
9
yeah,
tech design course. Most useless thing because I'm not even going to tech. I learned nothing in that class. At grade 10, I would say fast track law. That's really fun. If you're into humanities, like Angela said, fast track law. And also, if you're into math, even if you're not in fact, if you're not into math, take functions grade 11. Just because it's just so much better. Does not mean I mean a lot of people are fast tracking advanced functions. Not for me, but you do you.
Yeah, I agree.
How are you finding math?
Honestly, the teaching style is entirely different from what I'm used to. So, my teacher currently does video lessons, and it's mostly just a self-study, but I like it because you can learn at your own pace, and my own pace is speeding up his videos to 2 times speed and then learning the lesson. But if I ever have any questions or if I'm confused about something, I can always just skip back, and honestly, I think that it's a really good way to learn.
Sorry, can I hear this?
Would you like to do the Mad Lib next?
I would like to do a match next.
Wait, did we do the Mad Lib?
Oh shoot, you're right. I forgot.
It's the one
The Mad Lib?
No, I cut off the awkward silence. Which more? Do you have more questions?
I'm actually kind of curious about this. How is SAC's budget determined each year, or are you not allowed to talk about that?
Okay, SAC's budget is from the year before, so if we end the year in the hole, we're gonna start the year in the hole, which is why we need so many fundraisers. So if we have dances, like homecoming, come to the dances, because they help us fundraise for the entire year. And for dances like semi-formal and everything else, we usually just break even, or we even go into debt. So make sure you always come to our fundraising event.
You're evil for that question. I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna cut a part of that out
Yeah.
because that's
Might as well cut all
that
of
is
it
a
out.
nefarious question to ask a SAC member.
I don't know.
Yo.
I feel like these are the kinds of things people.
No, I'm just saying, like, everything carries over, you know? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you get what you get. You get what you give. But
Yeah. Like, I know a lot of clubs complain about how they have zero funding and stuff, but you honestly just have to set your own pathway. Like, if you want money, then make the money.
it's become kind of hard to make money with food fair as of late. But
You're calling me evil.
That's not our thing. That's acting.
yeah.
Cut that word.
Yeah. What do you say to all the anti-sackers?
What the hell?
That's such a strange name, but
There's a lot of them.
I honestly don't know what. Like, I don't get how you can be against a council when the council is just trying to make your school experience more fun. Like, I'm not saying this from the perspective of a SAC president, but I'm saying in general, like, I think that it's the best way for the student body to get represented, because then everything would just kind of be chaotic, but at least now you have like a set group of students that are genuinely like motivated to focus on your fun, the fun part of your school.
Another thing that everyone's always excited for, the SAC Halloween thingy.
The costume contest?
No, not the costume
Murder
contest.
mystery?
The murder mystery.
Oh, the murders.
Is there any hints you can spoil right now?
You cannot trust what is directly in front of you.
Amen. Amen. Amen, brother. Is that said from experience or is it as a clue?
Nah, it's literally just a clue.
Do you think how many complaints will come in about these grade 9s this incoming batch?
Honestly, they're much more chill than I thought. Like, I thought that they would drive me crazy and stuff. It's mostly just the amount of them that kind of makes me crazy, because whenever I try to go from class to class, there's just so many of them that I can't even walk past in the hallway without getting, like, shoved. Which is also weird because they recognize me.
Oh yeah, because you did the speech.
Yeah, exactly. I did the speech and then I did the orientation for, like, the Head Start to high school. So they know, like, what I look like, and
How do you feel? What's your message to them? Like,
I mean, I kind of already mentioned it before, just, like, don't stress.
and
And yeah, lock in when you get older.
what's the weirdest interaction that you've had with the grade 9 so far? Just the most peculiar, like they stared at you for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, something like that.
No.
Usually, when I'm walking through the halls, like, I feel like some people will recognize me from my speech, and I just have to, like, I'm super stressed from the workload from school and everything, so if you see me in the halls and I stare at you, like, and I look super mean, trust me, I'm not. I really am stressed with, like, the amount of workload that I have, and I'll usually just try to, like, smile, but mm-mm.
Which grade is the most annoying to you?
10?
I definitely say 10 for sure.
Yeah, 10
They're,
is like, I don't know what about them, but like when they came last year, I felt it. When the grade 9s are here, like the new grade 9s here,
It's just the mass.
yeah, it's just the mass of them. Like,
And
it's
they're
not,
also tiny.
yeah, they're not doing it.
Yeah, usually when we have these podcasts, I'm gonna cut this out. Like one time we were here, we were sitting at that table, and instead of recording the podcast, we were gossiping for maybe an hour straight.
my gosh.
Just like,
That's
and then I had to cut like an hour out.
yeah, no, that's how. But it's more unfiltered that way. It's more like casual, which is
Yeah.
nice.
Which they felt a bit more comfortable afterwards. What does this, what does the future, like not including your career aspirations, what does that look like for you?
Like, what I want in my life.
Yeah.
Like
Things you
excluding
want
my
to
career.
on your bucket list, things you want to accomplish other than career, like skills you want to develop.
Okay. Throwing a fun one out there, I really want to go skydiving.
Oh, that's what you said.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. I think I just strive to improve myself every single day. Like, I know everybody says that, but I think it's really real. Like, these past few months, this past summer, I've really started to take care of myself and, like, have my own beliefs and have my own aspirations that don't conflict with, like, what other people are pushing upon me. Like, everything that I want is for wait, that sounds so bad. Everything that I want is in support of myself instead of in support of, like, what others would would want from me, basically. And when I grow older, I just want to maintain a really nice relationship with my family, and I think that family is definitely the most important. They're who you're around, they're the environment you grow up in, and when you're older, and we will move out, like, I'll literally move out next year. When we're older, you'll become less and less close to your family, but they're, like, what holds you together and what keeps you grounded. So, yeah, it's really important.
Very wise words. I had a question, but then I forgot it. We'll wrap up soon because we have 40 minutes of audio.
As a athletic council member,
Yes.
what is your favorite sport to have played?
Softball.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I know Mr. Chu is right over there. Hopefully he does not hear me, but I think he knows this. At this point, like, Ultimate is probably my second favorite sport, but softball is just really nice. Like, the way that you can just hit the ball super hard and super far and, like, run and get a run, that's, like, it's really satisfying. And I'm really looking forward to our season this year because I can truly focus on it once university applications are over.
Oh yeah. And everyone knows how great of a chess player you are.
Wait, I actually didn't know if you knew that page.
Whatever you are, it's probably better than, it's definitely better than me.
I didn't know people knew I played chess.
What's your elo?
How did you know I played chess?
I think I heard it somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
Journalistic.
I have to be, like, super private with because okay, my elo, I don't know, take a wild guess.
1600.
Okay, fair enough. Like, it's, like, around 1600, but
That's wild.
I have, like, 4 different ratings. You have your Canadian CMA, you have your CFC, and then you have your FIDE rating, which is international, and you have your USCF rating, which is the US rating.
Your
I
chess.com rating.
That one is the worst of all of them. I do not play online chess. I actually suck at it. The FIDE rating was from competing internationally, and it's super cool because I've gotten to go to, like, Greece and, like, Costa Rica just to play chess, and yeah, it's honestly, like, another experience that just, it really created me and made me into who I am, and I have international relationships with people.
I think you need to brag more. Like,
We're at the end of the
if I
podcast,
went-
and now you bring up the fact that you play chess in Greece.
Well, you never asked.
Well, we asked to, like, know all your extracurriculars and, like, everything. But you, what? Are you, like, secretly, like, an astronaut or something? Like,
I mean, you won't know until you ask, right? So.
if I played chess in Greece, I would never shut up about it.
Yeah, well, it felt like a lifetime ago.
Is there anything that you want to brag about now that you will never be able to brag about ever again?
The thing is, like,
Thanks, William.
okay, the thing is that I literally forgot that I played chess in Greece until you mentioned chess. And I was like, oh wait, yeah, like, I did do that. I feel like when I was growing up, I used to play chess. I used to, like, play in chess tournaments every single weekend, that kind of traveling around and playing chess became the norm. And I literally used to go to the States like every other weekend just to play chess, and it became like such a family tradition that it's just become normal. Like every time somebody thinks that something is cool, it just seems normal. So I never mention anything.
Have you ever played rep sports?
Rep sports. I don't think I've played.
Or what got you into softball?
Wait, that's a good question, actually. I think my friend, athletic council president Kira, so she really, like, motivated me to join softball because I wanted to do a spring sport for sure. I knew I was going to do track, but I also wanted something else because I was in grade 9 and I had, like, nothing better to do.
Yeah, if you're grade 9, don't be like, oh yeah, I'm focused on my... Shut up.
Yeah, like, you're not, like...
do things.
Go do stuff. So yeah, I balanced like 2 sports teams. So I had track and I had softball, and I really loved softball. And it was just something that I could focus on without being stressed or anything. Like it was something that I genuinely wanted to improve at and genuinely wanted to spend my time doing. And yeah, same goes for like a lot of things that I'm a part of now.
Yeah, so with that, I think we're going to have to wrap up. Thank you so much, Angela, for being on with us.
Yeah, it was really
Do you have
interesting.
any final... No, not final one. Do you have any closing remarks?
Closing remarks. Do it now because you'll regret not doing it later.
I was talking about that with my friend earlier. I was like, you know that Chinese proverb? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time?
Is now.
Yeah. Bye!